Oh, okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Grand finals of TSM ZeRo versus IQHQ Ribs. They're about to start. Ribs actually took out Vinny, so fantastic stuff to him. And I'm afraid if you plug that in, he might mess everything up. Sorry, and here we go.
All right, we're right into it. This is the grand finals. Ribs versus ZeRo.
Now, Ribs did 2-0 Vinny. That was very strong. You know, Vinny's one of the best Sheiks in the world, and he was able to take it so cleanly. I want to see what he can do to ZeRo.
Now, I gotta say, I'm a very, very tiny bit surprised. Not super surprised, but a little bit surprised that ZeRo has opted to go Sheik. And that's just because, one, I feel Diddy Kong is so strong in this matchup. And two, you know, with Ribs performing so well against Vinny Sheik and being so warmed up against the character, you know, why would you give him the opportunity to simply have a repeat? But of course, ZeRo is showing that he is just another level of player here.
Well, all the Sheiks do believe that Sheik solidly wins against Ness.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
And you very rarely see a Ness actually beat the Sheik, so it's kind of surprising. I don't know if you've seen ZeRo versus Foe. That was pretty
I did see.
demanding match for ZeRo on that one.
Yeah, ZeRo is very confident in the matchup. He's told me many times that Ness is not a character he has too much fear for. He says that he respects the fact that Ness can really pull some devastating KOs out, but as long as you play respectfully of the character and you simply keep your game patient and safe, as ZeRo's doing right now. I mean, just look at the way he's moving. The needles are so precise. He knows when he stops, when he puts the B-reverse, when he puts the needles out, when he pauses. He knows exactly where he is and what he's doing. He's just playing extremely precise right now.
Oh my gosh, did you see that back throw to double jump fair? Actually looked like almost an auto combo.
Oh, I thought that was actually going to be it, but he opted not to go for the KO move. He didn't want to give Ribs a chance to simply weave in and out. He knew that with no jump, he could capitalize on any recovery there, so he took the slow and steady method.
Oh my goodness. He wanted to go for that early KO by possibly going for a charge bat, but ZeRo saw through and is able to DI out of the fire. Now, I noticed that, footstool. I noticed Ribs actually upbeat past the ledge. Most Ness players just grab the ledge, but he tried to mix them up, possibly get an early KO with the PK Thunder kill.
Now, one thing I really love about ZeRo's offense is the way he weaves block in whenever he knows there's an opening. A lot of players will allow themselves to get reversaled or parried out of their offensive strings by trying to connect an attack in when there's no true combo and then eating something like Ness's Nair or Fair. And then some other players will simply back off and then, you know, give their opponent too much space to land. But ZeRo, what he'll do is he'll take his string to the maximum extent, and then as soon as there's an opening, he'll block for only as long as he needs to and then continue his pressure to really maximize the damage. It's going to make a character like Ness have an extremely hard time.
I just feel like Ness has such a slow get-up off the ledge, and that's the part where Ness is struggling. ZeRo's able to actually react usually on get-up attacks, and as you can... Oh, that was quite a mistake, and a nice kill from
That was a sick pivot grab. Sick pivot grab.
I just spoke about how great he is on the ledge, and he makes one mistake right there. Now, you know it's not... You know, Ness is not out of it.
Yeah, not at all.
Back. One down throw can really lead up to at least 30%.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Ribs take combo strings as far as 43, even 56 at one point in the tournament. So if he's able to hit ZeRo with something like that, he's got a chance. But that bouncing fish was on fleek, and that'll be it for the first game there. Ribs getting dropped to JV2.
Wow, that was very strong. I'm actually shocked at that. It's like he jumped backwards a little bit, and then he B-reversed the down B and was able to hit him. That was pretty shocking.
Very accurate.
It's like waiting for the air dodge. I like how ZeRo does that. A lot of people throw their opponent up in that corner, and they're not able to follow up with Sheik, but ZeRo's always able to follow up really well. So ZeRo does take the first game, and no Smashville? Don't take Sheik to Smashville, as they say.
As ZeRo likes to call it, that's Sheikville.
All right, Ribs is thinking real hard. I don't think he's going to switch characters, but maybe a different stage. And ooh, okay.
Omega Mario Galaxy.
Almost thought it was regular.
Imagine.
All right, keep in mind, guys, this is a best of 3. So
yeah, this could potentially be the last game of the tournament right here. Let's see if Ribs has what it takes to turn it up and bring it back. Right now, does find himself an opening, connecting the entire PK Fire into a combo. As we were mentioning before, there's the 43% strength, and it manages to tag on in there for a little bit of additional conversion, and continues to juggle now.
Oh my goodness, not letting ZeRo land on the ground. It's rare you see that. Okay, and now he's not getting on the ground himself.
Yeah, but I think we will take the 64% for the 30. An untimely spot dodge there will give ZeRo an opportunity, but he doesn't throw right away, and we mash out of that pummel. Now Ribs trying to find his way back onto the ground, getting zoned out here by Sheik. ZeRo having really, really good spacing.
And keep in mind, guys, this is the 1.1.1 patch, so there is more shield stun when you hit the shield. That's pretty good for Sheik. One thing I noticed that what ZeRo's doing is he's ferrying the opponent off the stage. A lot of people go for forward throw, bouncing fish. ZeRo likes to throw him off the stage because he likes to keep his positional advantage and take them off the stage for possibly an early gimp.
Yeah, his strategy is often to just simply win the neutral as consistently as possible because he knows he's able to take those advantageous situations as far as they can go. Very, very nice healing right there from the Vanish explosion as ZeRo is forced to use Vanish to recover and misspaces it a little bit, so it does not sweet spot before the explosion. But then unfortunately an SD right there, one of his 2 last remaining and most precious stocks. He'll need that. He did have somewhat of a lead before that, and unfortunately he will drop that lead, but he's still not out of it. He's completely got a huge opportunity here. Lands a PK Fire and catches the back row with a reverse pivot grab, bringing the game looking once again optimistic for him, but ZeRo's not going to sit down and take that lightly, going to put lots of pressure here on the edge, keeping Ribs in the air. Ribs manages to find his way in, but drops his combo string. Wake up attack there from ZeRo. Ribs goes right back in.
Wow, it's
again
like
drops the fair.
DIing perfectly out of it every time, and they're at low percent. You would think that Ness would be able to auto combo that. He did it twice. People need to learn how to DI against Ness, at least when you're Sheik. Very skinny character.
Another huge trade coming out there with the back air from Ribs means that he will once again take the percent lead, looking to take a game off ZeRo here. Manages to find himself a grab, realizes he's not going to get a combo, tries to go for the PK Thunder follow-up. Great fair there by ZeRo to beat out the projectile, and now finds himself an opening.
Can he get back on the stage? That's going to be the rough question, and ZeRo always lets him come back for the PK Thunder. But this will be tough. Oh, never mind.
Nice PK Fire blocking out that forward air, and we jump out of the Trump situation, blocking the needles and trying to find our way onto the ground. Good block there by ZeRo. Can he find himself a KO? This is looking very grim for Ribs here.
Oh my
PK Thunder catching him on the underside of the stage, giving him an opportunity to get back on. Ribs looking for his way in. He knows he only needs one back throw, but he's choking it a little bit.
Is he going to get the grab?
Triple roll, just fishes for the grab. Now ZeRo's in a good opportunity here. Up air is air dodge.
Somehow he missed it. And now Ribs looking for that back throw. Is he going to be like, oh, what an up air and
solid up air. That's not in for ZeRo yet. Oh my gosh, the Hail Mary of Dancing Blade 2s.
A beautiful angle coming from that up. He didn't even stay straight on the ground so he could get punished stronger.
Oh, that's going to be it right there.
Yes,
and ZeRo takes it over Ribs, the winner of Smash Forever. But a fantastic performance coming out from Ribs.
That was very nice. Ribs did really well that last match.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic play. You can only imagine what he might have been able to do if he did not unfortunately drop that first stock.
70-something%. If he was able to live that,
especially when he got the heal off of that Vanish, he had such an advantage there. But of course, you know, you definitely can't count him out at any time. ZeRo, your champion, playing extremely precise, immaculate gameplay, excellent pressure, the advantage so smooth, so crisp, and then just converting it into that win.
Yeah, he does not.
Congratulations.
Pressure. I notice ZeRo, whenever it's like high percent, he still plays just as accurate as he always would. He's like so confident he's still going to get the win. I noticed Ribs was doing the same thing, but ZeRo knew exactly what Ribs was going for, and that's the grab, and that's the part that made it really tough. Ribs did get that one up there at that one point where it almost looked like it was going to KO, but ZeRo just saw through it, kept seeing that he was looking for the grab, and was able to punish. So good stuff to TSM ZeRo.
Yeah, Ribs definitely had a little bit of choking going on at the end there. You did see you know, except for that up air, he was fishing for those grabs a little bit. There was that one moment he rolled in 3 times into ZeRo, and then ZeRo was just able to capitalize on that so much and take so much momentum from that when Ribs did have the lead. So Ribs needs a little bit more experience playing against the highest caliber of players because he's definitely showing he has what it takes to compete at the highest level, but he just needs to manage to get those nerves under wrap and consistently maintain his level of gameplay throughout the entire match.
I can easily agree with that. So, it looks like they're playing another friendly, so if you guys are down to sit here and watch Ribs and ZeRo play possibly another friendly, feel free to. Wow, that was a very impressive... oh, he's going Diddy Kong. I guess he wanted to see how it would be if he went Diddy Kong. So this is a friendly match, by the way, guys, but they wanted to see how it goes, so I guess we'll all see how it would have gone.
Now,
I'd love to have my TV.
I actually consider Diddy Kong to be ZeRo's main, just personally. I think his Sheik is an amazing Sheik. I think he's one of the best Sheiks, of course. I mean, no-brainer, but...
You want to?
I think his Diddy is just so unique and so stylish. It's so stylish. Like, his Sheik... he plays Sheik very, very by the book and just almost perfectly.
Man, you saw my boy Ribs. He did the fire, and then he ran past him and rolled, and then he grabbed him and took off his hat, and he backed him. That was the prettiest back throw I've ever seen. That was crazy.
No, it was definitely hype.
But yeah, I told Ribs, man, that good stuff today because I think Sheik Ness is pretty booty butt cheeks.
Yeah,
but
a terrible, terrible matchup, but Ribs is trying to redefine it.
yeah, like I mean Ness off stage versus Sheik. I mean Sheik versus anybody, you get them off stage, and it's just so hard to get back versus Sheik. But Ness is just like when he has no jump, he has to stay stationary. That's bouncing fish, boom, like crazy. But.
And this is what I was talking about. This is why I expected ZeRo to go Diddy. I mean, I just consider Diddy his main. I consider it his best character. Like, the way that he performs aggression with Diddy Kong is simply artistic. When he plays Sheik, I don't feel his Sheik is necessarily artistic. I feel his Sheik is simply precise. It's correct. All right, he doesn't pick the wrong options, and when using the best character in the game and not picking wrong options, you are destined for victory. But when he plays Diddy, just look at the way he goes in. It's just beautiful. Like, he doesn't even care about it. Like, he just wanted to destroy his opponent.
Why did he do that? What is wrong? Are you really keeping count of friendlies? Saibi? I'm looking for it.
Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly it right there. When Diddy and ZeRo unite, it's artwork. And nothing short of that.
Man, ZeRo, your Diddy Kong sucks. Like, I'm just kidding.